Good evening. Yesterday, the provincial government announced its budget plan. Across governmental departments, there will be, as the Premier described, bold cuts.
In advanced education, there are a few main outcomes that students need to prepare for. Our reporter Erin Pinkston joins us live from the South Lobby with more on that.
Thanks, Paul and Chelsea. While it was expected that colleges and universities were likely to take a hit, there was still a lot of shock, disbelief, and frustration at the legislature on Thursday after the announcement of the budget. The 4-year tuition freeze is over, and the post-secondary operating budget will be reduced as well. However, there is an emphasis placed on apprenticeships across the province and women pursuing skilled trades.
This is a sad day for post-secondary education.
The announcement at the legislature was met with disappointment. By reducing provincial grants, there will be a $200 million decrease to the operating budget of post-secondary institutions over 4 years. Institutions are now planning how this reduction will play out and where the cuts will happen.
Our goal over these next 4 years is to adjust the way we deliver education in this province, to reduce the funding requirement of government and, again, align our spend with that of our comparator provinces.
The tuition freeze is coming to an end. It will be lifted with a capped increase of 7% over 3 years. This is a 21% projected increase to tuition by the end of year 3.
It's going to reduce access for many, many students in terms of getting into education and then experiencing a good quality education.
These means our trade colleges, our technical colleges like NAIT and SAIT, our universities and regional colleges are all put at risk.
Student representatives across the province are preparing to work with each other and the government in order to plan for the next few years.
Unfortunately, that does mean that a lot of students are going to face tough times trying to afford their post-secondary education. And so what we're going to be working on both provincially and federally is looking at non-repayable grants and better mechanisms in place to ensure accessibility.
The government is really keen on increasing services for skilled trades, and I think we are happy with that because we are a polytechnic university and we actually offer those programs, so I think that's a win for us as well. Perfect.
NAIT representatives declined to interview so early after the announcement of the budget, but I have just received a statement from NAIT. It outlines that provincial funding for this current fiscal year will drop by 6% or $11 million. Several grants here at NAIT are also being reduced, as well as money for NAIT's infrastructure maintenance.
Are there any other concerns going forward that students need to prepare for regarding the budget?
The student financial aid interest rates will be raised. Currently, they are set at prime, and an amendment will allow the government to adjust it to prime plus 1%. This will affect future loans, but also those currently in repayment. There is also a performance-based funding model that will be put in place next year. How that will be implemented, the details are still being worked out.
What other departments are facing financial changes?
Municipal governments were also hit pretty hard, and the City Charters Act for Edmonton and Calgary will be repealed, with legislation coming as early as Monday. The base spending dropped by around $45 million, and this has already seen delays and cancellations to projects across the province. And Edmonton City Council has hosting a special meeting today to plan and discuss.
Thanks, Erin. That's Erin Pinkston reporting live from the South Lobby tonight.